and turns can make you feel like it's Christmas in April.
Sometimes, but before you hit the mall, Jeff Bangerter from Financial Services is here with some unique ways to use your refund. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Okay, you know what happens right around this time of year? We get our tax refunds back for those who get tax refunds.
Yes.
And we've already got it earmarked. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to this store, I'm doing that store. You say, but wait.
Well, you know, I wanted to have people think differently about the refund, right? Don't just look at it as, oh, I got some free money, right? Really put some real purpose behind it. And I think the first way is to really kind of create a little bit of a comfort zone. You know, 55 million Americans do not have an emergency fund at all.
At all?
At all.
Like
I mean, nothing.
Wow.
And yeah, it's really tough. In fact, only about 20% of us have enough to survive 6 months worth of expenses. So it's really pretty tough. And I think if you look at that refund and take it and set it aside in an emergency fund so that you can feel that peace of mind, right? That financial peace of mind, which is what I think we're all really looking for.
A little comfort. Then you say after you get that emergency fund, start to attack that debt that you may have.
You really do need to focus money on paying down debt. I think the best thing, and a lot of people, about 27% of folks, that's their intent, is to pay off some debt. And I think if you attack that smallest debt first, right, get that wiped out, and then, of course, keep making all your other minimum payments, right? But I think the one key thing that people don't think about is you really want to be debt-free. Ultimately, the sooner the better, but before you go into retirement, you really want to make sure to have student loans and credit card debt all wiped out so that you can retire more comfortably.
Right. Well, and you're speaking of retirement, to plan for those golden years is a good time to do.
Yeah, you really need to, because, you know, most of us have a 401k at work and you're contributing, and that's great. But when you get that refund, you could look at other sources. You could say, well, I'm going to put this in a traditional IRA or maybe a Roth IRA, since you've already paid tax on the money, right? And in fact, most people will be in a lower tax bracket this year. And so they might want to actually think about converting traditional IRAs to Roth IRAs so that they don't ever pay tax on it again.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's go back to this thing that you just said that people have zero money saved up just in case. Is there some way that you can give us like a little hint or a tip to help us start saving some money easily?
You really do want to just consider putting some money away every month into a separate account. Okay. Because if you just build it up in your regular checking or savings, you're going to spend it. Right? So you have to earmark a special savings account that this is my emergency fund. And if you're getting a tax refund, right, that's the best place to start. Just you did without the money so far. Right. Just put it in there and know that, okay, now if I have the car breaks down or I need a new water heater or something, I'm going to be able to take care of it.
And your final point was to pay it forward.
Yeah, so thinking about that idea that you did without this money all year, right, and it shows up as free money for a lot of people, right, they think about it that way. How about donating it to a cause that you're passionate about? And, you know, there's a lot of causes that you can do research and find out, do they need a monetary contribution? Do they need supplies? And you could make it actually a fun family activity where you're, doing the research on what charity you want to contribute to, or maybe you're going shopping for the supplies that they may need.
And that can actually help you the next year around.
It does.
So it kind of continues to pay it forward.
Correct.
Right?
You're getting another tax deduction, which will help you get a bigger refund next year.
And it makes you feel rich in the soul.
There you go. Perfect.
Great. Jeff Bangerter with us this morning. Bangerter Financial Services. You've got all kinds of fun tools and tricks on your website. We're going to link it to oursgooddaySacramento.com under show info and today's date. Thanks, Jeff.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.